Hey guys, today's College Tip Tuesday video is on having street smarts. Now this relates to making wise decisions, not related to school necessarily. Number one, when to share your social security number. There are very few situations where you really need to provide that number, and with identity theft being so prevalent, you don't want that number to get in the wrong hands. So yes, you need it probably to provide to your school, especially if you're getting FAFSA benefits or any other type of government benefits. Usually you need to provide that number when you're getting a job, and you need to provide that number a lot of times when you're applying for any type of credit, even if it's for a cell phone bill or utilities, credit cards. Those are usually valid times to provide it. Any other time, question it or leave that spot blank. A lot of places like doctor's offices ask for it and they really honestly don't need it. So guard that number. Don't provide it unless you know it's a really valid reason to give them your number. Number two, be very cautious about letting people borrow your car. And this is a conversation you may want to have with your parents, because whoever is on the title of that car is legally responsible for whoever drives it. So if someone drives your car, gets into an accident, God forbid, injures or even kills someone, you can be legally liable for that. So have a conversation with your parents about when and if you are ever going to let anybody drive your car and what scenario that would be okay in, if ever. Number three, signing legal documents. Y'all, this is a big one because many students have never had to come across a situation where now you're 18 that you are legally bound by documents that you sign. First, know how to sign a document. It usually needs to be in cursive, in script. Know your signature, have a signature, but more importantly, guys, read everything that you sign. You will most likely be held to anything that you're required to sign. I recommend having another adult look at it, send it to your parents, run anything past your parents that you have to sign, and always read it, understand it, and know what is being expected of you. Number four, credit cards. Stay away from them. You're going to find you're going to get advertisements everywhere. They're going to be in your textbooks when you buy them. They're going to be in the welcome bags that they give you. They're going to be, handing out free stuff at campuses, and they're almost all of them are going to have this card inviting you to open up a credit card account. Don't do it. Don't fall into that trap. They're usually really high fees, really high interest rates, and if you don't have a good job and are used to paying and managing your money and your bills, you can get into a really bad situation really fast. So stay away from the credit cards until you have a stable job and you're comfortable with managing a budget. And even then, do your research and choose a good card with reasonable fees and a good interest rate. Number five, laundry. This is a basic one. Hopefully you've been doing your own laundry up until this point. If you have not, now's the time to learn. Not only how to wash your clothes so that you don't ruin them, how to dry them, but also how to work the laundry system at your school or in your dorm. Some of them are coins, some of them you swipe, some of them are just free. Some of them now have an app, which is great. They'll alert you on your phone when your clothes are finished. Just know the etiquette of the laundry. Don't leave your stuff in there all day. Don't mess with other people's stuff, but know how to wash your clothes and take care of them. Number six, car trouble. This is a big one, especially if you're driving long distances to and from home, commuting, whatever. Know what to do if you have car trouble. Most importantly, if you're on a highway, get off the highway, get into a safe place. Know if you have AAA or some other type of roadside assistance. Know what to do if you have a flat tire. Make sure you have a good spare in your car. Make sure you know how to change a tire if you don't have that roadside assistance. Maybe even know the emergency number at your university, because if something happens and you're nearby your school, they most likely have a plan in place to be able to come pick you up or assist you. So understand how to work your car if you're taking your car to school and what to do in certain emergencies. Number seven, this is a big one that people don't think about. If you're 18, you're at school now, you're a legal adult. You need to have a discussion with your parents about three big things. Power of attorney. This gives your parents the right to make certain decisions on your behalf in any situation in case you're incapacitated. Two, HIPAA. This deals with medical information, medical records. If you sign a HIPAA consent, your parents can call, make doctor's visits, appointments for you, and God forbid if something happened and you were injured, they could call and coordinate, talk to the hospital, the doctors on your behalf. And FERPA. This is allowing access to your school records. Most universities have their own FERPA form online that parents can sign and consent to right at the early registration orientation process. So be aware of those things. Okay, sorry, I don't know why video cut off, but three legal discussions to have: power of attorney, HIPAA, and FERPA. Okay, number 8. In college, have fun, but don't have too much fun. Don't forget that you are there to get a degree, to leave with a diploma. Don't make dumb decisions, drugs, drinking that will derail those plans, okay? If you find yourself in a bad situation, be aware of an app called Safe Ride. It's kind of like a free taxi cab for college kids, and almost every campus that I'm aware of has it. App on your phone. Usually it's like Thursdays to Sundays or whatever. You can call. They offer 1 or 2. Sometimes it's limited. Free rides a week. So you find yourself in a bad situation, have an exit strategy. But most importantly, don't make dumb decisions that can permanently derail your plans for your college degree. Number 9, along the same lines, don't be naive. There are some bad people at really great colleges or in really great college towns. So take care of yourself. Travel in groups. Don't ever accept an open drink from anyone. Don't leave your drink or even your food unattended when you're out. Don't sit in your car at night getting caught up on your text messages and your social media in a dark parking lot after all your friends have pulled off. Make sure your roommate knows where you are and when to expect you back. So you don't want to live in fear, but you also want to be aware that there are unfortunately bad people, and just to take care of yourself and just be aware of your surroundings. And number 10, this also kind of goes along the same lines. All universities have some sort of emergency phone number for kids to call. A lot of times they even provide rides, like I said, with the app. But the police department a lot of times will pick you up or give you rides or escort you. Put that phone number in your phone, put it on speed dial, and know what to do if you find yourself in an emergency situation, whether it's just feeling uncomfortable walking to a night class, whether it's a broken down car, whether it's being at a bar and now your roommate's drunk and you don't want to go home with her. Know your way out, know those emergency numbers, and know what you're going to do if you find yourself in those situations. Guys, take care. Good things are coming. College is right around the corner. Y'all enjoy the rest of your summer. See ya.